Happy Whiskey Wednesday. Welcome to the Arma Reforger rundown. We're going to start off by going through the most current leaks for Arma Reforger, the upcoming 1.5 update. I'm going to need your help to decode these files. We've got a leak, and a massive thank you to our reporter Smokey for sending the information our way as well. We'll be going through the leaks, we'll be going through the new map. I call it Colin, and that's because I can't actually pronounce it. And then after that, you can see on your screens right now, we're going to be spectating a beautiful 128 player live lobby on the Battlefront madness as well. Strap in, grab your popcorn. It's Whiskey Wednesday, grab that as well. And let's dive straight into the leaks we've got for Arma Reforger 1.5. And starting off, Smokey has sent us this video, which we're going to see the files. You can see patch 1.5. Everything you're going to be downloading, me, you, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, your toasters, your Game Boy Advances. And we're going to have to work together. So everyone in the chat, there is a live chat as well. Let me know what you think of each file as we go along. If you're watching this back, we're going to re-upload it. Again, put down below what you're most excited for. And hey, we're going to be guessing exactly what we're going to be receiving. Hopefully, there's not going to be too many riddles. Anyway, we digress. So the first one, RPG 22, RPG 75. From what I've seen from some of the photos we're going to look at after this leak video, there are some new RPG variants coming to the vanilla game. Very exciting, I think, especially for the US team. The RPG war is very one-sided. I'm sure you can agree if you still play vanilla. Playing the next one, moving on vehicles. Now, Arma have released a few photos over the last few weeks. One of those, let's see if we've actually got it here. I don't think I have. But on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, they released a photo of a vehicle, guy shooting a weapon with the blurred motion. Again, it's only a photo, wasn't a video. But you can presume from that, you're going to be able to shoot from vehicles. So that is to come on 1.5. There's something really exciting as well, which I'd never expected. I think I had a brief look at this file earlier on. Let's keep going. Next one, new uniforms. We're not going to stop the video there. Lovely, nice to see it. Rocket types for the RPG. Disassembly of turrets. Now, it's to the best of my knowledge that when you go to a base, you can't dismantle the nests, the MG nests. So maybe it's just that. I don't believe there's any other turrets you've got. You've got the ones on top of the vehicles. That's my best guess. Let me know what you think. Anti-personnel mines. Again, there's been lots of leaks about that as well. Stack, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Jay in the chat as well. Guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know what you think of the recent news coming, which we're covering right now. Establishing bases, we know you're going to be able to set up they won't be stationary. You know, they won't be preset on the vanilla. You'll be able to customize your bases around the map. Stretch your radio signal. You can get super tactical with this. And it's going to keep every game at the moment, even on vanilla, is so different. This is going to take it to the next level. You know, you've got the players who love building bases, and they're going to be able to go one step further and really make it as tactical as possible with the placement of your command tents. Really, really looking forward to that. Let me know what you think of the jazz music as well. Love a bit of jazz. Okay, just missing that last one. Let's just take it back. Group and soldier roles. With this, I believe we've got the commander role. If you've played Hell Let Loose, fantastic game. Definitely recommend it. Now on there, the commander role oversees the battlefield and will tell the squad leaders, right, this is what we need to do. Attack here, defense there. Arma hasn't really got that. You've got your individual teams, and you know, you've got those dedicated discords and even dedicated servers where they kind of do a bit more milsim, right? And you've got that. Bringing that onto the public games is going to be challenging, but hopefully, if you see it done right, like Hell Let Loose, the games are just elevated to the next level. It becomes real warfare. So super excited for that. Okay. Gonna have a sip of the whiskey for this, because you bush Wookiees, you're not gonna like this one. Oh, that is tickling. Foliage reacting to characters. So at the moment, and actually let me just take off this and move it out of the way. You can see we've got a bush Wookiee. We're actually spectating live there. You go into a bush, you've got the sound cues, so it's not totally foolproof. You know, you go in, you're making a lot of rustling noises. I like that, right? Oh my god, it's actually just taken out a truck full of soldiers. What a play. You're going to see a lot more movement now, because a lot of players visually, again, are looking, you know, into the words, and they're looking for that movement as well. Anything that catches their eyes, they shoot straight away. Oh my god, he's done it again. He's taken out another truck. I'm going to have to keep this leak over there so you can see. I don't even know who this player is. Let's actually over, like, it's Nuki. Wow, what a play. Just randomly spectated him. Didn't expect anything like this to happen. Oh, we're actually typing right now. Let's not do that. Anyway, back to the news. So, we have got next one up. This is going to be the one. Vehicle salvage. Now, you can dismantle vehicles. Vehicle salvage. Are you going to get more supplies for salvaging vehicles? I don't really know, guys. What do you think of that one? Donkey, good to see you as well. Michael, how are you doing? Kind of whiskey. I live in whiskey country. This is a 29-year-old whiskey. I've got the bottle downstairs, and you know I'm gonna bring it up. Remind me. Gotta go downstairs, but it's bloody good. It is Whiskey Wednesday, so go get your whiskeys. Now, next one up, again, vehicle salvage. What do we think? Again, if you're watching this back, you can turn on the live chat to see what everyone else was saying at the time. Supply scarcity. Is that scarcity? I don't know what that could be. It's going to be a feature. I mean, that's really, again, the only thing that's popping into my head straight away is just like, what do you do with supply scarcity? You know, it makes the game so much harder to play. So maybe it's like a condition of maybe you're losing the match. You get, you don't know, you get like an extra boost, or yeah, that one's probably my least unknown. Task system overhaul. So setting objectives, I believe this is, especially with the commander role coming in. Next one, single player scenario, air assaults. I mean, it says what it is on the tin, which was quite cool. Good to see some single player stuff come in to Arma. Hit reg tweak. Oh god, you guys are going to be, we're all going to be happy about that. How many times, you know, are we shooting someone in the head? You're seeing blood squirt out, and you know, or maybe it's just a hitbox. Maybe they're just tweaking the hitbox. Again, whole registration of bullets, I think it's actually, you know, different to hit reg tweaks. A little bit vague. Again, excited to see the official notes come out. This is what we've got for now. Reworked FIA in conflicts. Yeah, apparently they're all going to be driving around the map in cars. FIA are going to be AI, going to be driving, you know, in their cars, the Lamborghinis. I'm joking. They're going to rework the FIA. Hopefully they won't be able to see in the dark in the night. Maybe their distance, their range will be changed. Hopefully they won't be Terminators. I mean, I like a good battle, but being one tapped, like 180'd from an AI, takes away that milsim for me. Unless it's James Bond, unless it's a specialist FIA. Oh, there we are. Call. Okay, let's just break it down. Call a guy Ev, as an Englishman would break it down and say. I'm going to call this map Colin, okay? Quite simply because I'm going to keep on butchering the pronunciation. There's no point in fighting it. I'll practice it when I hear someone say it. I've not heard anyone pronounce it. So for now, it's Colin. Colin Island. it looks beautiful. And after this, we're going to go actually look at some of the posts and pictures from the match, from the map itself. So if that comes out in 1.5, I'm super excited. I know everyone, like 95% of it. Again, almost 700 hours on the game, primarily on everyone. Yeah, can't wait for it. Support requests, that's going to be interesting. Are they going to be objectives? Are they just going to be something on the map, like an icon? Interesting to see. Let's quickly go to the chat, see what everyone's saying. Salvage vehicles will clean up the server. Oh, so it's just an... I mean, but we've already got the kind of the cleanup one. Maybe it's just that for vehicles. Hopefully, single malt. Yeah, there we go. I'm having a Jack Honey. Love that wolf. Whiskey at the minute. Campsite is enough. Just a shame it's a reboot from Arma 3. A bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. But obviously, you know, Arma's only really just come to PlayStation and big player base there. So if you've not played it, it's going to be brand new. Again, I've always loved wanting to play Arma. I've never had the PC for it. So this map will be new to myself and many players like that. But hey, we've got all the map rotations happening on the Battlefront madness. Going on to the next one, military supply allocation by rank. Military supply allocation by rank. Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to ponder that one with my whiskey. New objective recon. This is going to be recon objectives. Like that. I mean, that's one thing I've always said. They need more ways to level up, to earn XP. You know, you don't actually earn XP, I believe, from doing the medic role. Could you earn XP from maybe being a scout, you know, as well? There needs to be more ways, because if you join a match halfway through and all the players with all the XP in the higher ranks have all quit, you know, it becomes a bit of a one-sided warfare, especially with the, you know, attack helicopters, the LAVs, etc., etc. So you need to be able to way to get yourself into the fight and level up a bit quicker. So more ways to do that, even better, and we'll adopt different ways of playing. Hey ho, there we go. Joy of Sticks. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Pondering I am. We're going to pause on this. Joy of Sticks. What do we think? What the helly? What the hell? Smooth jazz and talks. Pass me a drink, Brandy. Me and you are going to be drinking on the weekend, buddy. We'll have to do a bit of a live chat on stream. And then Gamescom as well. Stick guns. What do you mean stick guns? That's just as confusing as what I'm seeing there. Okay, Joy of Sticks, no idea. Logistics command post. All I can imagine is Brad from Battlefront just standing at this supply station with his clipboard, just shouting out like, okay, supply truck 1,500 supplies. Let me check your regulations. Go and check in your tires. Yeah, your weight, suspension. Yeah, all good. Yeah, looking good. Supply truck 2, right? You got any illegals in there? You got any cigarettes? No, you're not smuggling anything. Logistics command post. Unless you can. Okay, I've got it. I've got it. The whiskey's here. Unless you can then distribute supplies from this post in your bases to different aspects. So like you say, you've got your command posts. So you've got your command tent. Maybe on the far side of your base, you've got your helipad. Okay, and your helipad's not quite grabbing the supplies from where they're distributed. Maybe you can go to this post and then just go, yeah, let's send some supplies over there without manually having to do it. Good guess. Let me know. Could be waffle. Transport of supplies by AI. Okay, so this is something apparently you can actually do at the moment. You can get them to drive a supply truck by commanding them in and getting them to follow you. Never seen it. Maybe someone's pulling my leg. Again, if you're playing on those vanilla servers, maybe there's 48 players. Is that the base player count for official? Is it 48? Because then, yeah, you want to use AI, right? maybe we go on there when we do a task where we get an AI army. We all love to see it. And we get them running supplies, building bases, going ahead of you. Could be fun. Could be fun. I believe that is potentially that. Okay, so on to the next thing before we go and spectate the battlefield. And let me know, I created this bit of a scene today on Adobe. So we've got the battlefront there. Actually, as you can see, we're rotating the camera. We'll go full screen for the actual gameplay. And to see who we can jump on with now. We've got a bit of an attack coming from the woods. We're going to jump on board with same old Steven here, who's sniping away. Have him there in the... We're going to actually get rid of this. I just wanted to show off, didn't I? So, let's have a one. Logistic command post sounds epic. Oh, glad you're excited by that. Dad's great to see you. Joysticks for flying. Maybe. I like that. Hey Daz, I'll be the border officer simulator. Yeah, it will be. Hey, that's it, Martin. Come on, we've got it. Smokey can do it. Ask him to show you a conflict mode scenario. Beautiful. Jowsy's just in the server. I had to queue for the server today. Sorry, guys, come on. What's happening? I think as well, while we're here, let's talk server 2. I think we do an event, right? But it's not going to be an event where you have to set up. It's going to be easy, right? It's going to go, right, 5 p.m. servers reset. Maybe we do a Friday and we go, right, I'm going to stream the event and it will be, yeah, so Russians, NATO, whatever side you want to be on, both sides have a dedicated commanding officer, because that will be a new role and they will be in charge of, you know, if you want to be part of this event, you've got to listen to him. Both officers will be commanding the battlefield and we can see what side will win. They fill up this second server because all the casual players, they'll be playing on server 1. But if you're like a hardcore wanting to win strategist, we say, hey, jump on server 2. This time, who's going to be the commanding officer? This person, that person, great. You join the server, you listen to them. Brilliant, that's it. And in that way, it's nice and easy. It's the same as always. But we're putting that commanding role officer into practice before it's officially released. I don't know, let me know. And to personnel minds, yeah, I think they're going to cause some absolute hell for vanilla, especially. I think it's going to be hilarious for Tara Regina and on Trader. You're just going to see 1,000 anti-personnel mines. Yeah, lots of team killing. It's going to be fantastic. Really excited. Sounds like a plan. Beautiful. So going back, let's have a look at the report from Arma. I'm going to make all these links down below. If you've missed the leaks, you need to rewind. Let's get rid of the PlayStation 5 screen. There we are. Okay. So the new map, Colin Island. You've got the autumn breeze. It's looking beautiful. And again, in this photo specifically, I'll put the link. Let me put the link here so you can maybe go along with me as we're doing this. There's actually a sniper ghillie wrap on that sniper he's holding there, which a lot of people have pointed out, right? I think it's a DayZ special. I mean, quite excited to be able to customize the weapons a bit more, right? We have a lot of people who love to play sniper, so yeah, looking forward to that. Nothing. I mean, look, some beautiful photos, absolutely beautiful photos. Some new vehicles. You've got the new outfits. I think this one here specifically, I love this photo. You've got the moving supplies around. Maybe that's the logistics command posts, command truck at the back. Maybe hinting towards those mobile command tents and points you can spawn. Again, never played this map, so really looking forward to it. And again, there's going to be some single player missions, which I'm looking forward to jumping into as well. I've not really dived too deep into the tutorial. Again, like driving lessons, your driving lessons are great, but you really get to learn how to drive once you're on the road by yourself. Doing Mario Kart, throwing bananas out your window. Don't do that. Again, a little bit there. Again, just teasing towards it. They're pouring their hearts into it. We know you are Arma. We absolutely love you. Again, I'll always be grateful this game is out on PlayStation. But other than that, that's the update. I'm going to re-upload all of that we just said there into a separate video. So if you did miss it, then you can rewind it. If not, there you are. Let's get the PlayStation 5 screen back on. And let's get back to the live stream. And how are we doing? Bush, that sounds epic. Me and Reggie were just talking about that yesterday. Fantastic. That was a 20-minute update. It's meant to be way quicker than that. And what we're going to do is we're going to swap over. Let's get rid of the jazz. Scene. Radio backpack. Radio backpack is off. There we are. And we are back. Okay, so welcome to Spectating the Battlefield. We're on the Battlefront madness. The war has not been going on for too long. I believe it's been going on for actually 25 minutes. It's got 128 players. Russians versus the... I was going to say Russians versus Soviets. No, that's basically the same team. Well, it is. NATO versus the Ruskies. Ruskies in the red. NATO in the blue. First to 7 points. Advanced and secure style. The aim of the game is to bring your supplies from your main operating base. Keep moving them forwards. Supplies are only available from your main operating base. Let me give you an example as we fly by, giving a shout out to all the incredible players on the Battlefront Madness server and to all the supply runners here. You've got Yodney coming in with supplies. You've got Ogley, Chucky, Zen. Love these names. And again, we're going to go all the way from the main operating base. You've got Messy Donkey with a helicopter already grinding away, and supplies are the fastest way to level up. Thank you for joining me on Whiskey Wednesday. Hope your glasses are full. Here are the NATO Barbie players. Hope to see a lot of radio backpacks today, as that's one of the things we see missing from a lot of players' game style. From here, you're going to see, let's see how many supplies are on the base currently. 16,000. That has to be a lot because, again, the only place they spawn is here. Let's look on the map. So, from Shuka with supply trucks to begin with, until you get your choppers. You'll transport them down to Bolero, capture Bolero. From there to Zerna. Zerna to Nitka. And then to Yantar. If we actually look here, it looks like Yantar is being captured or has been captured by NATO. So you can see the 7 points. So Bolero, Zerna, Nitka, Yantar make 4. Radon, Tabor, and Prologue make 7. For the Russians to win, they need to get all the way to Prologue in that order. They can't go from Bolero to Yantar. They have to go in that particular order. And likewise for NATO. They've got to go from Radon to Yantar, Nitka, Zerna, and capture Bolero to win the game. Currently, as it stands, NATO are winning by 1 point. We're going to spectate the game. We're going to think strategically, what would you do if you were on the other team? And then we're going to spectate both teams to see what plays they are making. Sit back, relax, enjoy, sip the whiskey, eat the popcorn. This is Arma Reforger. And if you missed the beginning of the stream, we did a Reforger rundown, our Reforger report of the latest news as well. So go and check that out, all 1.5 news, and there's a lot of it. I think it was a 20-minute video. But let's quickly get into where the action is. I'm going to have, God, we're quite a far way out. This map is actually much bigger than I expected, but here is the point being contested, and I say contested, but the Soviets, they're unmatched right now, and they've got themselves in a beautiful position. So it looks like, and I take it back, the Ruskies are currently winning the game with 4 points to 3. They've got a frontline battle happening along the main road with a lot of American forces. I keep saying American or NATO. What should we stick with, guys? I feel like Americans and Soviets. I mean, that's the OG, right? I think this scenario is NATO and Russians What do you prefer? Let me know, because I keep swapping between both and I'm bothering myself. These names. We're going to jump on board with Specs, Crimson, YYYYYGG, Pink, Blue, Gold. As they come along. Single file. Loving the tactics here. They're not all clumped up. Crimson checking the right. Specs on the left. Josh in the trench. Looked like he's been knocked unconscious. Cordy trying to just creep up and gain the sight. He doesn't know of the hit squad creeping up on their position. And if I just actually look now onto map, I am actually looking south. Okay, now what's the best thing to do in Cordy's position? Cordy, he wants to make sure he can get his boy Josh up. Josh is going to make it behind the rock for covers. Crimson is pushing round to the left. Specs over here. He's got the high ground. He's going to go for that nade. Just listening in. Nade has been thrown. Oh, it's going to land close by. I'm not sure of any fragments. Going to hit Cordy. Let's have a look at the health. Cordy is full health. Josh is down though. It is a 1v4. Cordy's fighting YY and Pink in the windows, and it looks like he's going to go down there. But just about to pop up. You've got NYC. He's taking his time, and he's coming out on top, taking down Crimson and Specs. What a flank here. Pink and YY in the building, not able to assist. And then you've got Neon joining the party as well. And this is what we see. We see dribs and drabs. You'll see one Soviet, then you'll see an American, and it would just be this endless train of players as it slowly builds up onto the base attack. Now, yes, today we did see the Soviets on the back foot. Are we going to see that again today? Well, they're off to a good start already. And it is early on, so we haven't got that heavy machinery and the big weapons being pulled out. And whilst that's the case, it's looking like the Ruskies are a bit more organised. Again, they're pushing along the main roads. There's not many uses of vehicles, which I think could be an early downfall. However, talking of vehicles... How did Blaze fly through the windscreen? And he's not unconscious. Is he even damaged? He is. He's lost 25% health. And it looks like Dirty K is actually going to go, hey, I'll take the rest of that 75. We've got Compound using that Jeep for cover. Is he going to be able to see underneath? He's trying to look for that angle. He's not going to get it. Look at the balls on Jordan Ski here as he's driving straight up. And you can see their next objective from Urua is going to be all the way to where Shadow X is right now. And what's this point called for them? This is Radon for the Soviets. What server is this, and is it modded? It is modded indeed. This is the Battlefront Madness server. Just type Battlefront, all one word. I will have the server name up for the next stream. I was watching Pip the Trip. What was his YouTube name? I know him by Pip. And he actually had a beautiful Battlefront server name on the top right. I mean, I typically do that. Actually, let's just have a look, see if I've actually got that right now. Battlefront Arma Cinema. I don't think I have. A few little changes today. Shadow X is going to be going out. Guys, are you enjoying the server, most importantly? Are you enjoying the map? I tell you what, I'm very ready for 1.5. And we can see Top Dog. He's going to go down to the Dodge. Dodge is going to keep him alive for momentarily. Always very risky. I mean, you can see the kill feed. You can tell when you've killed a player because you can see your name and the person you've killed. They've not killed Dodge. Again, we could see Top Dog literally on top. Reaper, good to have you here, buddy. I'm just with that group, then got shot in the arse. Hey, well, welcome to Arma Reforger. We'll keep an eye out for Reaper DVS. Oh, shots going down by Dodge. Slack. Hey, good to see Slack in the server as well. But we've got this mini skirmish here. Compass in a blaze of smoke. War Dogs. He's going to go down. And Steven's going to go for the finish. Last one on the team. Rad Dav Bro. Hiding for his life. Look how many people you've got searching for him. He's at the bottom of your screen. Soviets clearing. They're going into the bushes. He's behind the rock, but it's not the best place. And is he going to panic right here? He's going to get the grenade. It's a smart move. They're all clumped up together. Oh, he should have gone for a single tap. Shots going onto the rock. Oh, and they've managed to clip his head. And he's straight dead there. Steven, GG's, well played onto the kill, onto Rad there. Soviets clearing the path. But Jordan Ski heading into trouble as he travels further southwest. Lethal. Trying to just control the main road. Let's look at the bigger picture here. We've got Reaper. He's in the woods, not too far away from the base of attack. Again, he's got troops to his east and a load to the north. Lufendrill. Beautiful name. He's on the other side of the river. Posted up. Little bushwookie. With his LMG. The troll under the bridge. Is he going to see any action? You've got the Ruskies that are getting the vehicles. They're not wasting any time whatsoever. Lufen's going to stay posted. It looks fairly calm here from NATO. We're going to travel further back. Oh, we've got a daring attempt here from Slack. Oh, is Slack unconscious? Slack is on 1% HP, 45% blood, and he's bleeding as well. I doubt he's going to gain consciousness. I saw a post on the Battlefront Discord. If you're not there, make sure you join, as they go through everything map related, changes, and server related as well. Very nicely designed map this. Would like to try get yourself in. Love the server when I played. Any plans for a first person? That is what you're asking there. Battlefront. Any plans for a first person? I mean, hey, we know the players are really enjoying the experience in the Milsim right now. Oh, look at this. We're going to have to just tune in, as this will be our next point of action. You've got roughly... Oh, and they've actually been attacked right now. They've let loose. They've announced they're here at the base. This, for the Russians, is their next point to capture. And you've got this squad here of 4. 11 is taking plenty of shots, and he's got himself a few kills as well. Look at this great positioning. Over to his left, fairly spaced out, you've got Clown. But he isn't clowning around. And Nookie, second time of spectating him now, always in the right positions. This firing squad covering Roman as he creeps his way along. He's going to keep on following this footpath, keeping the cover left and right. They've got the smokes inbound. They're trying to cover the heli. It looks like actually the heli's behind here, as this is going to be dropping off supplies. Beautiful work from Brexit here, as they're going to try and secure this forward operating base. And that's what they need to do. Keep building their way forwards. That is what they failed to do on yesterday's stream, and they suffered the consequences of that. Now we're going to see this battlefield progress as it goes on. Thank you all for the likes as well, because this game is fairly fresh and there's a lot of heavy vehicles, the tanks and artillery, to be unlocked as we progress. Let's have a little bit of a further look back and look at all these vehicles stranded here, turning into a bit of a no man's land. Soviets are making some headway though. Specs looks like it's the last one alive, as Monster makes a run for the hills. And we're going to see a even further back. We've got DVO Jake. We've got Nissan. Crossy again. Slack there. How many supplies we're looking at here? 10,000 supplies. And this is their second to last base. And we, again, yesterday we saw a lot of bases just undersupplied. And at their final base, if they lose this, they lose the game. You've actually got Drowsy running supplies. And 3 Soviets. You've got Josh here. Looking over in. Welshie. Here as well. Just checking out his map. Just trying to sabotage the supply line. And that is a very, very good use of your resources. If they can't get their supplies into any of the points, they're going to slowly lose the game and wonder, hey, why can't we spawn further afield? And it'll be because of that little unit there. Now, one thing to be wary of is doing these missions is very cool. It can be very rewarding. But you do need a front line and you do need a defense. They are the most important parts of this game. And again, look, you've got House there, you've got Tiber Uppercut, you've got Midget and Boner there. And what I'm trying to point out here is you've got a lot of players who aren't near the objective. Potsy's a good player. I'm very curious to see what he's doing. Should we jump in and maybe ask him what is the plan? Let's do it. So spawn as a civilian so we don't startle him. I'm sure we will do. We'll go this fellas. Oh, I've actually spawned myself on top of the lamppost. Brilliant. Hello, hello.
Hi, Martin.
How we doing, Potsy?
Alright.
Yeah, what's the plan? We saw you all the way over here with your camping equipment in your backpack.
Oh, yeah. Got plenty of mags for this PKM, mate. Now, hang on. Now, part of this, I'm just blocking the bridge for the crossing, so...
Oh, that is...
I've got a typhoon part down here, so...
Oh, fantastic. I was looking around, I was thinking, you know, we see Potsy a lot, he's a tactical player, but I can't quite tell what he's doing. Why is he here?
Yeah.
There we are.
I'm very patient, mate. Very patient.
Oh, you need to be, mate. The best players are.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, well, we know what you're doing now, so we'll keep an eye out and good luck with it.
Okay, mate. Cheers.
Well, there we are. So, Potsy, he... another troll under the bridge. And look at this. You've got Scots here. You've got Reg in grey. Just blocking up this bridge. No one shall pass. Gandalf has been reborn. Zanfran, how are you doing? Reforger Gaming! Serve a good job. Hey, great to hear it. Oh, Mr. Brandy, are you excited for the weekend? I know I am. There you are. The trolls. They're blocking the bridge. They're blocking the bridge from that east side. Interesting tactics. As we see frustration potentially coming here, you may then see the enemies actually traveling along this road. It is the safer route. Only as long as you haven't got Potsy there on the bridge. So we'll see if we get Potsy's name in the kill feed and we will make a return. But a big thing to mention right now is look at this. You've got White Tiger, Potter, Splashy, and Ghost Rider. Anyone on this one? No one on this one. You've got Gav here. They've got the Little Bird, and you've got L2-3 all forming a convoy right now. Oh, L2-3, very almost. Oh. Okay, he didn't take any damage. But here you are, the convoy is rolling out. I'm going to head to the chat, but we're going to just clip on here. And we'll spectate this convoy. Look at this, absolutely beautiful. the power of friendship. Hello, Martin. I love it to see the players blocking the bridge. And it's very exciting, Smokey. And again, I gave you a shout out, well deservedly, for being our reporter and informing me of the updates. We did a big 20-minute feature on that at the beginning of the stream. So if you've missed that, make sure you check it out. But yes, we're going to see players on this map as they get to grips with it, forming new strategies, understanding the points to funnel on the map, to ambush, and we will see again this evolve over the upcoming week. So make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss out, and join the server, most importantly. And if you want to help with the future map updates and where we play Arma Reforger with the incredible community, join the Battlefront Discord as they do their map votes on there roughly every 2 weeks. But yeah, here you are, the supply trucks. Trying not to all crash into each other. It's looking like wacky races, to be honest. Again, a shout out to L23. You've got Top there, Potter, Tiger, and Splashy. Again, you've got 1,500 supplies in each one. So you've got, what, 3,000, 6,000, 7,500 in these 5 trucks. If they can make it to the front line. They're going to go past Josh, Senpai, Welchie right now. No retaliation. Slowing down at the worst possible time. Now this is the front operating base. Are they going to go here, or are they going to go further afield? I'm aware that the further you go with supplies, the more XP you get. What the WCS calculator? What's 95 with a 104 heat index today, Sanfran? Get the ice. Down your boxes. Baguette, how you doing? I don't believe it. Connection timeouts do more casualties than actual battle. That's correct. That is absolutely correct. It's the biggest killer. It causes stress, and well, you know what they say about stress. Now, we're going to keep on spectating these as we see... Oh, no. 7,500 supplies used to live here. And now it's a ghost town. Top. I'm not sure what he's doing. But he's about to get shot. Grey coming in. There you are. 1,500 supplies down. White Tiger. Oh, being hit by the RPG. He's not down though. But he's on 1 HP and he's bleeding. Bending Potter, Splashy as well, taking fire. I can't quite see where the RPGs are coming from. It must be from Grey. Bending Potter actually got a kill, so probably killed the one that got White Tiger. Grey's still causing trouble. Rose, Midgets, and Boner up ahead as well. Those supplies will not be reaching their destination, unfortunately. This supply convoy needs an escort. There's no way for them to safely get to the base. You've even got House sitting on the command post. And how many supplies have they got? They've got 10,000 here. So I doubt they're trying to reinforce this place. If anything, you may be wanting to go over the fields to get to your front operating one here. And we'll have a look how many supplies they've got left. If they've run out of supplies, they will lose the base. And this is what we saw yesterday. So they have got 1,540 supplies. We will keep an eye on that number. Again, as it looks like the Soviets are slowly starting to surround them. It's not how far you take them, it's how close to the front line. Oh, so the front to the close line. There's the risk and the reward. Right, okay. My misinformation, spreading rumours, causing fires has been put out, thankfully. So the closer to the front line you get those supplies, the more XP. That's pretty crazy. The risk and reward. It's not something I think. I'm not a gambling man. And not on this server especially. But again, we've got the massive Russian forces moving in. We're going to jump on board with any units we see. We've got JD, their top dog, working together. NATO, dribs and drabs, dribs and drabs. If you've got a radio backpack and you are in the game, let me know. Just put radio in the chat, put an R, put your favourite emoji, because there are the players we want to spectate. If you don't use a radio, I don't want to know. Some Soviets here. It's looking pretty unbreakable here. And look at this. Wow, so this is not something we saw yesterday. You can see the NATO forces making the use of the river and the woods here to try and work their way into the main town. You've got green smokes probably drawing more attention than what it's worth. We're going to jump on board right now. You've got the Flying Birdie, Kevinator. They've got Martin V to their right. Some woodland warfare. Kevinator's going down to Martin. Flying Birdie's alerted. Mob. I believe that's Pegasus there as well. The shots have been released. This will slow down the battle. But we've got Crossy on Flying's 3. Crossy could go for a little bit of a flank right now. We can see 2 slack in the kill feed, killing Cordy. Oh, and we're actually going to see Vendetta not too far away, but he's on the wrong side of the river. Crossy going down to Martin. That's Martin's 2nd kill right now. He's also working on an angle for Flying Birdie. Flying Birdie being backed up by Steely and Ray just behind. Compass. He might be in trouble as he's not left that vehicle. You can see Martin moving, and this is where Martin may get into trouble. Yep, just moving, unaware. The shots are going down, and so is Martin. Flying Birdie, again, making that brilliant decision not to move in straight on the down, aware there's other operators nearby. And going for the thirst could get him in some hot water. As you see, NYC Mob now moving forward. Good team working together. Let's swap the sides right now. See what Mob and Pegasus are saying. Might be a good idea to get some smokes. You could even use smokes as a distraction. Throw it to the right, move to the left. Martin is actually going to get up. 52% health. Not lost much blood either. Mob going to make his way further round the left. Neon sticking with him as well. Eyes on. And that's going to be it for Flying Birdie. Mob picking his points, running from rock to rock, making sure he's always got cover as well. You're unconscious on a bloody roof. What a place to go down. And here you are. You've got Pegasus, Martin, and NYC coming together. Steely going for the kill in the middle. Dots going down. Steely. Oh my god. And Compass coming in with the thunder right now. Wrecking Ball. Miley Cyrus. Oh, the RPG miss coming in from Pegasus. Big miss. Compass peeps his horn as he lives another day. Clearing out the NATO forces from their push up the river. Well done, well played. And we can see here very little coming from NATO. 2 members up top. We'll jump on board with them as they try and push their way in. They're going to just be keeping an eye on the main road for now. Probably aware they've not got too much support. You know, maybe if they work their way in. But this base has been resupplied heavily, so they've got a task ahead of them. And talking of tasks ahead of them, going by foot, Chucky, Wing and Jordan. Saber moving out in the BRDM. Was that the BTR? One of the two. They're making their way up north. Oh, sorry, down south to the west. It's looking fairly even right now. I can't see any particular plays which is happening. Again, a lot of people just going straight for the action here, just trying to cut off the main road. And then you've got the stragglers here as well. We're looking for a squad. 5-man or 6-man squad. You only need one organized squad to really make big impacts right now. And if you have 2 of them, well, you know, you can take on a whole army. So we're just going to look around and see if we've got any of those unique squads making some plays. And I think, catching my eye now, you've got Reg and Emerson just creeping. Again, behind the lines, not looking to base capture, but to cause some trouble. And they're going to be jumping on board with Scotty as well. Drowsy's going to be driving right past. Drowsy's going to see the vehicle. He's going to hit the dirt track. Reg, oh, there you are. Shots are going to go down. Drowsy's going to get himself in the next trench. And he's just going to keep on going. He's swerving. And he's actually going to get out of the vehicle to potentially challenge this right now. Who have we got our money on right now? Bets down in the chat. Bets down on the chat. Are we going to see Drowsy? Or are we going to see Reg coming out on top? Drowsy or Reg? Get it in the chat right now. And how much your bet is? Drowsy letting the shots off. We've seen him pull off some... Oh. Okay, well, bets are off. Bets are off. That's a brave Drowsy. That's a wild Drowsy. And you can see Drowsy's teammate Luca just flying up and above. I'm not sure which side of the map I'd prefer to spawn on, to be honest. I mean, it does look like a lot of the action happens here. I've not seen any battles take part on the northeast side of the map as of yet. And again, you can see here, you've got Freak with the supplies. You've got good old Shagger there, driving up the main road, heading towards Grey. Let's see from Grey's point of view, what have we got coming up? Here's the Bushwookie. Oh, and the truck's going to take the turn in. I'm not sure the Jeep is, though. Oh, the Jeep is as well. I reckon they've got a mark on this part of the map. Great. Yeah, he's got his RPG ready. And there you are. You got Shag. He's going to go by foot right now. Freak, I'm not quite sure what the plan is here. He has got supplies in the back. He's going to go through the woods. He'd rather go through the woods and face the Ewoks rather than go on that main road. No one is trusting this main road. They've been traumatized. Dango, how you doing? Happy Whiskey Wednesday. Good to see you. Absolutely brilliant. And again, a lot of the forces from NATO still coming from the main operating base. Brilliant. Okay, right boner in the woods. Cheeseburger, Kadok, Messi, Oxy, working their way through. Patchy Castle in the woods. Let's see what we're operating with here. Looks like a marksman rifle. But he's got the silencer and he's got a good scope. Looking to just take out and be a nuisance. This is what we're wanting to see. They are a long way out. This is a journey and it's not a race. But a big shout out to Toby, Kickass, Send It, Johnny and Jenks. We're going to quickly look on the backs for any radio backpacks. But these guys, they're on this journey, going together. I doubt they're going to bump into any resistance out here, but you never know. They're taking their time. Can't see any radio backpacks, unless it's just not showing on their character models. These guys are going to be going along the wood line. And again, you're going to see this pass here as they try and get over there. And again, the big forces to do. You're going to see more NATO members by the point, their next capture objective compared to Soviets by their one. Interesting to see. And again, a lot of the battle being fought along this main road for control. Even if you've got control of it, I still would not use it personally. Now, let's talk tactics. What am I doing? If I've got control of one squad right now, what would I do? So, if I am the Soviets, again, they don't have the same information we do, but let's say, let's say you do. Now, I've seen both sides with helicopters. Oh, look at this. We've got Specs, YY, Crimson, and Darth. I'm going to actually jump on board with these guys in just a second. You've got, again, this is what I was asking for, right? The dedicated squads coming in, working together. You've got a beautiful squad here and a beautiful squad coming from behind. Recipe for magic, I'm sure. So if I'm the Soviets, I'm having a squad. I'm flying them all the way to the west, all the way to the west, all the way to the west. And again, seeing on my map, I've got forces here. I'm going to want to pinch. When these guys engage, that's when we come from the other side. I'm landing here in the woods. So what sector are we in? We're in C3? Just making that up. From there, you're going to go through the woods, using this woods to cover, crossing the field, and then smoking across here, and then getting into the sheds there, timing it for when these guys engage to draw everyone's focus, looking south or west, and getting a radio backpack either back here or over there in the woods. That's it. Boom. And a very sneaky thing you can do is you can split your squad of 6 into 2 different groups, so then you've got 2 different radio backpacks and even more lives. Just join the same frequency. There you are. Have a good time. 2 backpacks. The more, the merrier. So that's what I would do if I was the Ruskies. What would I do if I was NATO? So, oh, don't want to move around too much right now. Now, seeing that a lot of forces are along this main road, it's good to send a few people there, keep them occupied, right? But just like this squad has done here, and actually they're going to get in a lot of trouble right now. They're between 2 points. So you've got Soviets spawning here and there, and they've gone right down the middle. I'm going to approach from where Splashy is. Splashy, this little neighborhood here. Drop the backpack down, and again keep on pushing, wrapping it around from the northeast and the northwest. Again, it really is that simple. Just looking at the map, going right. So we've got enemies coming from the east. That's their next point. So you've got this open land here where enemies should not be, in theory. You can't always predict that. But let's jump on board with this squad here as they occupy the house in between both points. You've got Crimson, Specs. Oh, they don't occupy the house. They're on top of the house, firing away at Holy Gamer. Whilst they are getting shot from behind from Rose. Specs going down. Crimson also going down, rolling down the hill. And YY. Oh no, it's like shooting pigeons with your BB gun. I'm sure Rose is going to be able to pick the rest of them off there. Very unfortunate. What other squad members have we got? We've got, look at this. We've got Luca Dopey. We've got Tio here as well. Wait, what's happened to this guy? Has he fell through the map? I feel like, is that... I mean, if we see him getting any kills, I might have to just... Guys, what do we do? Is he underneath the map? Battlefront, are you there? Can you see this? I mean, it looks like he is, but I don't want to teleport him if it's just a glitch on my screen. Again, smoke's going out here. That's going to draw attention. Vendetta on the other side really needs to be helping them out. Yo, what server is this? This is the Battlefront Madness server. Search Battlefront and you will find it. Okay, we've got Soviets coming down. The river attack is gaining a lot of attention right now. All the defenders hearing the shots, making their way there. Again, this is the perfect opportunity for then troops to come in from behind, as all these troops are now moving out like magpies towards something shiny. Talking of shiny, you've still got YY alive and Crimson. Rose didn't manage to get the finish onto those. It is actually down himself. Oh, okay. After there. Again, not sure if that was just a player model glitch for me. Seems to be resolved nevertheless. Would have felt so bad if I teleported him and it was just a glitch on my screen. NATO looking like they're having a bit of a stronger grip now. We've got Husky. Or Sully, sorry. Not sure what he's doing there. Not sure I want to know either. Blaze, Kevinator, Daz, Skull, Pitbull. Guys are just chilling. And when I say chilling, Kevinator is actually having a nap. Having a little snooze there before they make any further progress. We'll see these guys moving in from the southwest. They're either going to follow this dip in the road or make a brave crossing. And then you've got AJ, Splashy, and Jordan having a bit of a fight. Oh, Splashy coming in, letting the shots down, not able to connect. Oh no. Oh, Splashy. My heart was in my mouth there, buddy. I really thought he wasn't going to come out on top of that. And then Buster doing what Buster does best, snake in the bushes. Shout out to Tactical Bud on Ed the Shred, Tactical Bud, Bam Bam. And Birdman there, top dog with the supplies. Love to see it. Let's see some W's in the chat for your supply runners. Without them, the games would not be the same. Absolutely love to see that. Stopmeister coming in as well with those supplies. W's for him. And Eggy. God, look at these guys. True heroes. Big, big battle here on the riverfront. We're going to jump on board. Luthen Drill. Going to gain some bullets in his right arm. So we just try and see there. We've got 4 Ruskies pushing the right hand side. I believe we've got the same on the left. Oh no, only 3. Look at this force pushing along. Atta getting a kill there. Onto Luthen Drill. Wings moving up. Pegasus joining the force. Great defense. Dopey trash. Absolutely pinned down. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before things go from bad to worse. Oh dear, oh dear. Come on, buddy, put up a fight. Dopey receiving a lot of fire. And Turk not giving him a chance whatsoever. And look at this, absolutely ballsy landing here. So ballsy, it's gone completely lopsided. And all these guys are down for the count. 1 HP bleeding. 1 HP bleeding. 1 HP bleeding with Ray still there. 1 HP. And bleeding. You guys, you may as well just respawn. I don't know why you guys would land there. Again, let me just reiterate, everyone. This is the forward operating base for the Ruskies. Their fallback base is slightly to the east, so you really do not want to occupy this land here unless you're setting up ambushes. Never mind landing in a helicopter, especially so close to the point. And again, you can see what a minimum of 20 to 30 players there. If you're coming in, you want to land away from their bases in the woods to the north. Or again, just simply landing in the marshes completely north and then working your way down by helicopter. If you're going by vehicle, again, you're coming from this base here, which you're either attacking or defending. And talking of attacking or defending, You've got Oxy versus Husky Bear right now. He's behind you. Oh, Oxy. So close, yet so far. If Oxy was to kill Husky, he'd actually start the base capture. Unless Futsu there was within 50 meters. Great opportunity. And a very good opportunity, I have to say, for the Russians to get involved right now. And Major, you could be the one to actually get this up and running. You don't have to be with your team as well. If you're a squad leader, you could make your sole purpose, right, to simply, again, just get to a good point with your backpack by yourself and then say, hey guys, your next life, you can respawn. We can go on the attack together. You know, you can let them be on the front line, defend whatsoever. And here we go. We've got Smokey, we've got Sooty, Buster. You've got Slack there as well. You've got Heaton. Good to see it, guys. We're going to join up on board with these guys. So like I said, a lot of the focus for the Soviets is going down this river and into the fields now. They're starting to push, and you can see, look, this massive, massive war is forming across the fields. You're going to see snipers, you're going to see heavy vehicles. But little do they know, this sneaky force here is utilizing the aggro that was caused earlier in the lakes, and they're coming in for a bit of a cleanup operation. Massive shout out to Smokey, our reporter from earlier. We're going to jump on board. What can they do? Guided missiles flying towards the air support, towards the Russians. Is the server full? Let me have a look, buddy. It is 124. I believe you've got 4 spaces left. And here we are. On board with the team. Gav coming in, Buster as well. This is the operations we love to see. Taking their time, most importantly. Gav letting loose onto some vehicles. I personally would have let them pass, but they're feeling confident. Ollie's been alerted now, looking in the right direction. Smokey coming through the bushes. Ollie is prepped and ready. He's going to see his feet. Smokey able to react quickly. And Gav looking to get that response. Taking Ollie down unconscious and not able to save Smokey. Buster and Sooty though. I love this split on the team they've done. They're going to be a bit further left. The attention has been drawn over here to the right. And you've even got 3 members just watching the base. They need to get to the command tent. It's basically get as close to there and then start taking the enemy out. Buster holding the fort in the vehicle, using the light to his advantage. Very hard to see in these windows. Sooty, he's looking like a bushwhacky. And there you are, Sooty getting a kill on to Birdman. Very precise shots. He's not overextending. He's not spraying and praying, drawing too much attention. We're going to just keep an eye out here on this battle. Oh, we've got the heavy machinery here. Brexit there. This is going to be an absolute menace. And the noise is just piercing through the battlefield. Battle for Madness. Yeah, you know it, brother. And we're going to look out for Exit in the kill feed, killing Stop and Ed the Shred. menacing. You've got all these Soviet players in the middle of nowhere. Why? Ambush, we're in battlefront madness. And you're going to see here, just when they think they're getting to the safety of the cover, you've got Dodge and Wardog. Frexit again with 2 more kills. Wardog getting himself killed from Stalker as they're going to clear out this force in the southern woods. I've done so much talking, I've barely had any of my whiskey today. Bloody hell. But guys, I tell you what, it's 10 to 10. We've done a bit of a later one. We did do a 20-minute update on Arma 1.5 leaks. So if you missed that, it's at the beginning of the vehicle. It will be re-released as a standalone video as well. But I'm going to leave the battlefield there. We're going to do a longer one in the upcoming days and a stream coming tomorrow at about 6:15. So a bit of an earlier one. Aware I've done a late one today, but hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you get on this server and we'll hopefully see you next time. And I might start jumping into the battlefield once more as well as we try to create that impact. So guys, enjoy it. Thank you for being here. Have yourself a great Whiskey Wednesday and see you tomorrow.